Hello everybody, it's Miss Lewis here and it's time for our book before bed. So today I'm going to read you Dougal's Deep Sea Diary. I hope you're all sitting comfortably and I will begin. Friday, 7:30 a.m. I woke with excitement. Can't wait till tomorrow. Train to work. No one talked to me as usual. I wish tomorrow was here right now. 12:30 p.m. Lunch. Too excited to eat. Almost. 3:30. 2 hours to go. 4:30. 1 hour to go. Come on, clock. 5:29. Almost. 5:30. Holiday time. Hooray! 6:30. Home on train. No one talked to me as usual. 9 o'clock. I packed my bags and went to bed early. Tomorrow, I, little old Dougal, will become Dougal, the deep sea diver. Saturday, 8 a.m. I set off on the long coach trip to the harbour. On the way I read about a city under the sea called Atlantis. Wow, imagine that. Full of mermaids and stuff. I wish I could go there. I love deep sea diving, but I don't usually see anything much. Maybe this time. Arrived at the harbour very late. Can't wait for the morning. Sunday, 7:43 a.m. I found my boat for the week. It's very old and rickety. I hope it doesn't sink. 9:32, set sail. 9:33, not sinking yet. 12:01 p.m, mid-Atlantic. 1, 2, 3, splash! My first dive of the week. It was beautiful. So many fishy friends swam up to see me. Last year I counted up to 121 different types. I'm sure there are more this year. I swam all day until my skin went wrinkly. Monday, 10 a.m. I was asked to help with the Pacific Dolphin Show. All the dolphins performed well, apart from Herbert, who just couldn't get it right. I had dinner in the diving capsule. The sharks looked at me hungrily. I think they wanted my salad. Not today, boys. 9:14, bedtime. I dreamt of Atlantis, and it seemed so real. Tuesday, 10:43 a.m. Deep sea dive time. I put on a very heavy suit and went deep, deep down. It was very dark and I kept bumping into things. Didn't see anything interesting. A most uneventful dive. 6:30 p.m. I decided to have a quick evening dip, but I couldn't swim for long. The water was a little nippy. 9:30. I had a nice crab supper and went straight to bed. Tuesday night, 11:04. I was just about to fall asleep when it began to rain. Pitter-patter all night long. Kept me awake for ages. Wednesday, 6:58 a.m. I eventually drifted off. 7 o'clock. Ring! Off went my alarm clock. I rubbed my eyes and got out of bed. I felt tired and a little glum. 10:42 a.m. Wow! On my first dive today I found an ancient treasure chest hidden in an old shipwreck. Inside were mostly coins, too old to use, 2 crowns, his and hers, and some hand-drawn maps of mysterious underwater worlds. Wouldn't mind a closer peek at them. What a fantastic morning. 12:37 p.m. Had 40 winks. 2:15. I returned to the harbour. My good friends the dolphins heaved the treasure to the surface. Herbert was the strongest, but for little Ralph it was all a bit of a strain. 3:15. The treasure was big news. The harbour was buzzing with activity. All the TV reporters wanted to interview me, so I put on my favourite t-shirt and combed my beard. 9:03. I realised I'd forgotten to hand in the maps. I was a little worried. 9:04. Slept like a log. Thursday, 8:13 a.m. I was woken by sounds of excitement in the harbour. I looked out of the portal and, what a surprise! The King and Queen were there and a beautiful new submarine glistened in the sea. In return, said the King, for recovering the long-lost treasure of our land, I now present you with this beautiful reward. May you sail the seas and dive forever and a day. It was the finest thing I had ever seen, but I couldn't carry on diving forever, could I? Monday would soon come and my holiday would be over. I would dive non-stop till then. "9:30 a.m. The crowds cheered as I climbed to the sub and disappeared deeper into the sea than I'd ever been before. 11:02. I remembered the old maps and had a quick peek. I was sure no one would mind. I followed their directions all day and all night until Friday, 8:29 p.m. Wow, there it was. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was real. Atlantis. Saturday, 9 a.m. Atlantis was wonderful, just like home, but with a few small differences. As well as mermaids, there were mermen everywhere. Don't often see mermen on TV. Everyone wanted me to stay. If only. 12:58 p.m. Bought a souvenir t-shirt and a mug and sent a postcard to my cousin Bob. 7:30. Had dinner with Neptune. I forgot my fork, but he had a spare. He was a nice chap, but needed a haircut. I had a great time. I couldn't stay. Could I? Sunday, 9 a.m. I felt very glum. Time to leave. 9:01. King Neptune arrived. Stay, he said. I couldn't. 9:02. The mer people swam to me. You don't have to go, they said, but I did. How could I earn a living in Atlantis? The next day was Monday, and surely I had to go back to work. Well, didn't I? Monday. There's an empty seat on the train. Diving for pearls. The end. Bye.